You're listening to Brightwall Public Radio, the only beacon of light in a world of darkness. Coming up next, Michael Flip Gunderson and the Flip Act. Okay. Hi, everybody. So I'm not, I mean, obviously, I'm not Michael, and I imagine you're confused. But trust me, no more confused than I am. I can tell you that. Okay. I should explain. Have you ever met someone and then after spending like a couple of hours with them, you think to yourself, golly, I sure would like them to die in a boating fire? That was my relationship with Michael. Something about this guy was just rubbing me the wrong way, I guess. It might be the constant caginess he has, like he's always obfuscating and dancing around every question I ask, despite the fact that I'm, trying to save his stupid life. Or maybe it's the fact that he's directly responsible for killing a woman and covering it up. Yet, somehow, he immediately landed another gig here in Brightwall. Oh yeah, no, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. That DJ you love with the smooth voice, not as smooth and lovable as you thought, huh? Mic drop. Or maybe it's the fact that his words kept repeating over and over in my head. We're not so different now, are we? Son of a bitch. I walked away from the radio station in like a fugue state of annoyance. He thinks he's so great with his perfect hair and his golden voice and all the middle-aged boob he touches. Why am I angry at that of all things? Anyway, nothing seems wrong with him either, so maybe this whole thing was blown way out of proportion, and so what? There's an alternate dimension living inside the TV. Big deal. Back in my day, you'd be lucky to even have a TV, and now they're so fancy you got an alternate dimension living inside of them? Must be f***ing nice. What happened? I can't say that? Why not? Yeah, I know, but it's like public radio. Trust me, nobody's listening. Alright, keep your hair on, my bad. FCC. Am I right, kids? Anyway. Maybe it was time to move on. There were other people on that tape. They might be in danger too, and I'm sure they're all lovely and upstanding people. Spending all my time with this goober, sorry, we'll fix it in post, right? Anyway, it's just setting me back. Yeah, I thought that's what it is. Time to move on to a different part of this case, and then it all start falling into place. That's how mysteries work, right? You stop thinking about one part, and then all the other parts just kind of work for you. Anyway, I was in just a real angsty and angry, rock-kicking kind of mood. And from there, what's that? I don't actually, work here, right? I definitely can, but Alright, hold on. Where am I looking? Down here? Alright, hold on, one sec. Apparently I'm gonna read the news. Okay. The annual Coming of the Shapes is happening this Friday, a celebration which celebrates the celebration of shapes. Who wrote this? What does any of that mean? Okay. The annual festival will see your favorite shapes, squares, triangles, circles, and a rumored appearance by everyone's favorite, the rhombus, is stated to appear. That'll put butts in seats. Food will be included with everyone's ticket, and it says here that all the food will be in shapes. Isn't everything in shapes? No? Okay, alright. Can I go back to my story now, or more? Okay, hold on. This is a friendly reminder to all those listening that the eye is watching. Always watching. Never blinking. The eye sees you when you're sleeping and knows when you're awake. Do not confuse the eye with Santa Claus. The eye is not Santa Claus. Don't be silly. Be aware of the eye. We all love the eye. What eye? Is there an eye? You'd think I'd know about that by now. Like, it's my job to know about that? Alright, okay. The Brightwall Museum of Modern Art, or BAMA, is having its annual installment curated by head historian and international diamond thief Jules Murray. That can't possibly be right. Anyway. This particular installation, called Popes Throughout Historical Catholicism and How to Punch Each and Every One of Them Individually in the Old Man Crotch, will be at the museum between now and the inevitable heat death of the universe. When we asked Jules about this particular installation, I mean, I'm going to be real with you guys here. I'm going to go see that. I mean, that not sound like a good time. If that doesn't sound like a good time, you're lying to yourself and Jesus. And apparently the eye that's always watching. Nobody else is worried about that, huh? Cool. All right. Anyway, can I get on with my story now? All right, cool. Okay, thanks. Where the hell was I? Right. So I'm walking and I'm kicking rocks and stuff when all of a sudden my legs get really heavy. Now, this doesn't really worry me too much as I am deeply unhealthy and weird shit just kind of happens to my body all the time. You know, you just kind of learn to be cool with it. But it was like I was walking through molasses, you know? It was the same feeling I got walking through the Deadspace network. I started sweating, and my vision got real hazy, and I could swear things started to change in front of me. Everything remained exactly the same, but different somehow. Like, after you look at a painting of inverted colors, and then at a black and white photo, and everything is colored in for a little bit, like, you see the color, and it all matches correctly, but something's just off about it. And that's what the world began to look like. And then I started hearing things. Voices. It's the same choir of voices that ran me out of the network the first time. They were chanting over and over again, repeating the same words. You're out of time. You're out of time. You're too late. You're out of time. You're too late. You're too late. You're out of time. I could feel my heart beat in my brain. A pulsing headache started like bugs in my skull trying to burrow out. I could hear a voice. You're out of time. Just one this time. That said, "You're not trying hard enough." And I passed out. Just like that. I woke up, and the first thing I noticed was how dry my mouth was. And I hurt. I hurt like someone had come in and tied me to a punching bag and hit that punching bag with a Tahoe. I didn't want to open my eyes because I was deeply afraid of what I thought I was going to see. But the fear of the unknown outweighed the anxiety of the truth. So I opened my eyes to get a good look around, and it was dark, and it was quiet, and it was snowing. It was Brightwall. We were exactly where I had fallen and passed out, but everything was different. And there was snow. It wasn't time for snow yet. I know that much, but a foot or so laid on the ground, like a pure white sheet hiding all the ground beneath it, and I'm sorry. Do you guys feel that? I'm not joking. Can you? I can't. Do you ever feel like somebody's watching you? Even though you know that can't be possible? Say you're sitting in the bedroom with the lights off, or you're in the car driving to or from work, or even listening to this in your living room with the shades drawn. No one could possibly be watching what you're doing. And yet, The hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Your pupils get wide and you feel strange, unwelcoming feelings, paranoia, and you know there's nothing to be afraid of. And you know that you're safe, but you can't shake the feeling. Something is right behind you. That's what I'm feeling right now. I came into this radio station from the cold, and at least I think. Didn't I? Hey, how long have I been here? What do you mean you don't know? You have to know. You run this thing. Keep reading. Keep reading what? The news? More news? How much news can this place possibly have? Jesus. Okay. The Faceless Choir will be performing their Ode to Darkness on Wednesday, the half anniversary of the yearly sacrifice. I beg your unbelievable pardon. That ain't normal. Like, even for Brightwall, that's weird. Alright, they'll be singing all the old standards. Stop the Oncoming Apocalypse by the Unbelievers. Death Comes in 3, and that last guy was 2 by August Underground. We're Coming to Get You, Andrew Cooper, and There's Nothing You or Anyone Can Do About It by You Never Should Have Come Here. And WAP by Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. That one seems kind of strangely pointed. But amazingly, I'm not too worried about it, because I feel that everything will work out just fine on this breezy Saturday morning here in Brightwall. It's a balmy 68 degrees out there in the world right now, and if you ever feel like the whole world is coming down on you, and you feel that no one cares, just remember that someone out there in the world does care, and you're listening to them right now. So why don't we take a little break and listen to some music? This next song is by a local band. Haven't heard this one myself. So let's all take a listen, and I'll be right back with you right here on 97.1 Brightwall Public Radio.
Can you hear, can you hear, can you hear my voice? Coming through, coming through, coming through the noise. I'm floating through outer space. I'm lost and I can't find a way. Oh, all the lights going dark and my hopes destroyed. Help me, is anybody there?
I guess I'm getting better at this whole radio thing. That was kind of weird. Where was I? What was I? I was talking about something, right? Was it how I got here? Right. There was like snow. Okay, snow. Right. Okay, I'm with you. So the snow, right? I'm on the ground and it's snowing, and I stand up, and it's still snowing. That's not really important. Hold on. There was something about the snow. I can't. It wasn't snow. It was like paper or something. It was like ash. No, it was ash. Oh, okay. So it was ash. It was raining down from the sky, and I thought it was snow because, well, why would you think ash would be falling from the sky? So I jumped to my feet and I tried to dust myself off. And the colors all around me are this muted gray and pallid. Still in Brightwall, of course, but things were just off. My first thought was, of course, I'm in the Deadspace network, but I don't remember ash falling in the network. Something had changed, and I didn't like it, so I began to walk deeper into the town to see if I could see anything, really. By the time I had gotten to the middle of the town, the ash had become pretty deep, at least halfway up my foot. I tried to see if I could spot, where it was coming from, but it just seemed all-encompassing. Like it was always there. Just like Brightwall Auto Parts are always there for you when you need it. Come on down to 2nd Street, and when you see the giant dismembered leg, you'll know you've hit the right place. Sorry. In the middle of town, I went to the middle of town, the town square, where all manner of exciting things happen in the Brightwall Carnival, the Brightwall Naked Bike Ride, the Brightwall Self-Immolation. Come on down for family fun, food, and frights at... Oh, what's happening? Oh, don't look at me like that. What are you doing? What are you doing to me? You're not going to get away with it. Whatever it is.
Keep reading.
No, you. I was in the middle of town square for some reason. Immolation. That's where I was. I saw the Deadspace facsimile of Michael get set on fire, right? Fire, ash, this all made sense. You know what else keeps making sense? Keeping Mayor Queen Mayor for life. She's done wonders for this town and will continue to do wonders for it so long as we keep her in power. And besides, we already know what she's capable of. Wouldn't you rather the devil you know over the devil you don't? Vote Mayor Queen for mayor. Oh my god. Oh, my head. Oh, why does my head hurt so much?
Andrew, keep reading.
No, okay? I got this. I can pull this off. Okay, there was something at the center. There was a reason I was there, but I can't remember it anymore. Oh, what are you doing to me? Listen, people, if you're still out there, okay, I know you guys gotta realize this shit's not normal, right? And you gotta get up and you gotta deal with this. Look, you can play silent and badass all you want, lady, but at this point, you're not gonna get away with whatever it is you're gonna try to get away with. I can stop it. Alright, we can stop it. I've got an audience. I got people who care. Alright? And as soon as you tell me in minute detail what it is, yeah? Oh, you got nothing to say anymore. Alright, well that's fine, because I do. The people of Brightwall, now is the time to come on down to Fat Tony's Crazy Water Park. It's got water, it's a park, what more could you possibly ask for? How are you doing that? That's really annoying. Alright, what is that now? Can't you see I'm on the air? The red light means stop. Alright? In this whole situation, we learned it in kindergarten. Oh boy, can I help you? What are you? No, get off of me, you fucking gorilla. You can't do this. Wait, where are you taking me? Put me down, hey, somebody help.
That was the Brightwall Podcast. We now conclude our broadcast day.